If we compare those numbers to something like Python, which is sort of all the rage in kind of the tech company and startup space right now, you'll see in the freelance space, it has about half as many unfiltered projects. Damn. So you've decided you want to freelance as a web developer, maybe as your main thing or even just a side gig. And what you might be finding, if you've worked in the corporate or startup world at all, is that the languages and frameworks that you were told to learn to get hired at a company, like Node and Python and those sorts of things, on the freelance side, they don't seem to have near as many freelance projects and opportunities and so forth as you might have thought. So you might be wondering, what is the best language to learn for freelancing? So I'll give you the short answer. The short answer is that it's sort of a toss-up between JavaScript and PHP. And if you're willing to look beyond languages through frameworks to applications, really the big daddy in the tech space for freelancing is WordPress. So that's the short answer. Now let me give you the longer data-backed answer. I'm going to be using Upwork here primarily to show you this just because it's one of the more popular, one of the more higher volume ones, so it gives us a good sense of the data. I did do this on Freelancer too. There's not near as many jobs posted there, but it is sort of a similar story as well. So with that said, let's take a look at JavaScript and PHP. So let's just say, let's type in JavaScript here to our search. And you'll find that there are 7,270 jobs here. So if we compare that to PHP, you will then find that there are 6,053. And you'll see when I'm going to put in some of the other languages that you might be thinking of. You'll find that that's actually pretty close when it comes to the difference between those two. Now, if we come over, let's go back to JavaScript. And if we filter, because you might be thinking, well, yeah, but the difference is a bunch of low-paying jobs and so forth. So if we filter for projects with a budget above $1,000, you'll find for JavaScript there's 4,942 jobs, and for PHP there are 3,727 jobs. So there's still a decent range or a decent amount of jobs that are paying at least 1K. Now, if we compare that to, let's clear our filters, if we compare those numbers to something like Python, which is sort of all the rage in kind of the tech company and startup space right now, you'll see in the freelance space, it has about half as many unfiltered projects, so 3,042 here. And if we again come back and apply our filters and see what we get 1,918. Okay, so it's actually lower than JavaScript and PHP, which is why I sort of chuckle when a lot of people say that PHP is dead. Sure, if you want a tech job, tech companies, startups, yes. But in the freelance space, it's still very much, is in play. Okay, so that's JavaScript and PHP. Like I said, I did this over on freelancer.com just to run through those quick numbers. JavaScript over on freelancer.com was 190 jobs. PHP was 461. Python was 290. And I just threw in Node.js, which was 54. So to give you some idea of those numbers. Now, I also said that if you're willing to look beyond languages, then you can look to something like WordPress. So if I type in WordPress here, then we have 10,354. So it actually has, the software actually has more projects available in the freelance space than the languages that are used to write it. And that's sort of why I always tell freelance developers, you can love it, you can hate it. I'm not saying you have to be just madly in love with WordPress. But if you want to get work on a consistent, steady basis, learn WordPress. Like, that's just the bottom line. And again, it's not a bunch of sort of cheapskate, low-end jobs. If we filter in here for above 1K, and close that back up, you can see of the 10,000, over 60%, 6,207 are jobs of at least 1K. So that sort of gives you some sense of what's going on in the freelance space. Those are some of the hard numbers. You might be thinking, okay, what about other languages here? I'm going to click over here. I wrote an article on this as well, and I looked up these numbers so you can see React or languages and frameworks. You can see React 2,776, jQuery. Again, one of those things that people like to sort of poo-poo in the tech space, but 1,795 jobs, Golang 124, C++ 770, Ruby 649, Java 2,640, C# 1,317, Swift 1,203, and Kotlin 415. So things become a lot clearer when you actually start and look at the numbers. Anyway, hopefully that gives you some sense of what languages are popular in the freelance space and what things you should learn so you have some way forward with all of that.
Yeah.